Yeah, he's here now.
All stations, this is actual. Quick brief as follows. Break. Initial convoy route has been marked. Turns accordingly. Once we get to our off-road marker, we're going to move to and secure RP Donut. That's going to be a clear on-foot sort of thing with the vehicles to the southeast. Break. We're expecting our fob to be occupied by enemy combatants. We are going to use the vehicles. We're going to take them up the eastern slope towards SBF Ice Cream. The slope of the hill will likely prevent us from taking any other approach. Break. Legion 6 will establish a limited support by fire at that position, while Legion 1 and Legion 2 take their vehicles around the southern slope of the hill and dismount. In the loose proximity of APK, use your judgment and keep your vehicles in cover. Expect that to be a full dismount, and then localize fire superiority, clear south to north on that fob. Over.
1 copies.
2 copies.
Sydney, I know you know
Convoy
company
will
SOP
be
on fucking
Legion
MG
2,
optics. Come on.
Legion 1, Legion 6, marching order. Break.
I am stuck.
Got it, we're number 2 in the order.
All stations, let's go and roll out.
Copy that.
Actual 1 interrogative.
Past him.
For the suspected cell at 047169er, just before the off-road, are we authorized to deviate from that path?
Interrogative just as just an off-road sort of thing, or what's the question?
Screen is black.
Or so, if we are authorized to go off-road and steer clear of the cell location, it not being our objective.
The terrain will more than likely prevent us from being able to go anywhere off-road. We will have to go through the town, and anything to the west is quite sheer, so just expect to push through quickly. Break. We will likely be conducting foot patrol through that town once we have secured our fob.
I'm gonna wait here for them to go around.
1 copies.
They missed the left, so.
Hey, Sydney, you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Thanks for caring about our tires, bro.
You're all good.
You just gotta be better with filling it.
Yeah. We got this is the
Big one, make
kit
sure your
that I
column
had.
returns.
Have to
Convoy
fix it.
speed, let's go ahead and set to 40.
Was it?
Copy. Convoy speed 40.
The left screen is on now.
Big one, left
I
turn.
can't see my right side.
Alright, lock it up.
Last big left.
There we go. Alright, fixed.
Hey, I'll try and call out to you anything that like if we take contact or anything, I'll try and call out quick enough for you to radio over them. Leave Charlie 6 my brain went faster, my mouth went faster than my brain there.
All stations, Nemesis 1-1, be advised to be pushed out of the cop. We're heading south down Convoy Road at this time.
Hey, Stukas.
Send it.
Dumb idea. Why don't you just verbally establish a bail that is like plus, I don't know, a couple hundred meters from either direction, either end of the convoy that just moves with us. Don't like keep it updated, we just call it to them.
Okay. Stand by, not ready for checking. Okay, yeah, like,
yeah,
all
just
stations, be advised, rolling bail.
Right turn.
Bear with me. Going to be established anything more than 150 meters in front of the vehicle is clear on your discretion.
If you see me doing anything weird, by the way, I'm going to try my best to stay in the tire tracks of the vehicle. So if you see me taking weird routes or anything, if they're doing a weird route, I'm doing a weird route.
okay, sounds good.
Except when they fucking slow down the hill. Jesus fucking Christ, shift, you prick.
That automatic transmission's not super happy with it.
Well, that's why I drive a manual. Everybody else should drive a manual as well.
I agree.
Only if Hart teaches me how to drive an Arma.
On flight, Nemesis 1-1, break. I believe argument is as follows, 1900 gal per, 19 FFAR per, correct? 5K guns, DAP to follow. 114 kilos, 4 times 114 Novembers, 19 daggers. Interrogative, any mini or auto cannon.
Very slow, very heavy, combative road trip with the boys.
Indeed. How about 0
Dave
minutes
Farm,
on this
300 big, 5K mini. Thank you.
Next to, is there any possible civilians on any of these sites that we're going to be taking contact from?
This is Legion Actual. Expect civilian presence at all civilian break towns. Additionally, it is possible that we encounter civilian vehicles on the road. Over.
Copy.
Be advised, escalation of force is going to be do not allow civilian vehicles to pass through our lines. Get off the road if they're approaching and fire warning shots if they get too close. Break. Expect potential V-beds as well as IEDs and SS.
All stations, how copy rolling veil? I do
Copy.
Hey, they just dropped the fucking enemy CTAP mark about click ahead of us.
Visual. Click 1, be advised, there is a mark that has been placed about a click ahead of us on the road. I will advise you when I have information that is over.
Break. Leroy, Nemesis, hold.
Big one, making left turn.
Interrogative, is that DCS mark 0948, grid 093164?
left.
Solid copy, thank you, Leroy. Hey, that CTAP mark is an IED.
Can they strike it?
Never. Leroy, Nemesis 1-1, affirm, clear hop.
All stations, be advised, there is an IED forward of our position. Reference CCS marks 1948, aviation clear hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the space a little bit to for the dust.
Copy.
I'm gonna try and keep this kind of spacing going.
Pick 1, if that's not confirmed splash by the time you finish this second hairpin, go ahead and conquer it to that position.
Solid copy.
A lot of pit around 6 minutes.
Secondary IED.
Roberts.
Where?
In the hill. Can you hold the
Additionally,
convoy?
convoy.
Leroy, Nemesis, interrogative, how far from the original mark?
Interrogative 1-1. Are you in element?
Everyone left.
Go left, row. And go left.
Yep.
Victor's right.
Stations push combat as well.
Leroy, Nemesis 1-1, be advised, we're holding here until you can strike that.
Yeah, received.
They firm
All
both,
stations,
firm
this is
splash.
actual, be advised, reports of 2 IEDs, aviation is striking at this time.
Hey, firm, Leroy, hit that one as well. He keeps finding them.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Leroy, Nemesis, can you confirm 3 splashed? Hey, firm, thank you. We're mounting back up.
All stations mount back up. Convoy clear to resume movement. Report from Nemesis is that all IED threats at this position are neutralized. Additionally, though, break. There were multiple, so break.
There's also a civilian up the hill. So
Exercise judgment. Careful judgment as we're pushing across. Break.
continue.
Don't worry about it.
Gonna go on the main road.
Leroy,
Vic 1, I
we get lost.
expect you'll probably have to use your best judgment as you approach that.
Got
Heavy. Vic 1 shooting.
952.
We just killed the goat on the road. We're making a little bit of birds around it, just due to possible AD.
Alright, that's a choice.
You never know if they just drop.
I mean, I've seen it before, so...
Thank you. Hey,
It's
Frank.
really respectable.
0952, about a click down the road. It's a cluster of buildings on the left. It's got 40 up windows, blood, something like that, potential ambush.
Copy. Vic 1, when you have eyes down the valley, convoy halt.
copy.
All stations can be advised. We're going to convoy hall. Check that out.
TCS Mark 2 or South 0952, grid 090161 is potential ambush site, visible from aviation grid.
Going right, Harry, going right.
Vic 1, if needed, back your Vic up and put it in cover, don't leave it exposed.
You want me out as well?
Combat, yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing.
to your discretion. Legion 1, push your dismounts to the south up terrain and see if you can't get eyes on that position over.
One copy,
I know
7.
taking your uniform off.
Hey, confirm Dishka and a pile of shit looking like an IED with the Dishka pointed towards it.
Cool. Facing our direction, I presume?
Hey, Rocket, what cardinal direction that
We got
Dishka
eyes
facing?
on the main road. We do not have eyes on the on the little town down the road.
I copy. Maintain security. One, advise me once you've got eyes on that position over.
Hey, firm. Dishka facing west onto the road. Dishka can only see basically the blast zone of the IED. It's facing west.
Okay.
Actual says 1, be advised. We have a lot of trees. We're going to maneuver and try to get better view.
Southernmost warehouse.
Copy 1.
Well, I've got eyes on that herd of goats that the goat came from. It was a possible IED.
Want me to watch your ship's direction, Hart?
Yeah, watch east or north, your discretion.
Okay.
I've got southeast.
2K down the road, you got more IEDs. He's looking to hit them.
Okay, cool.
Hey, firm, they were clear.
Stukas with
Actual
me,
says
I'd
1.
like to potentially
We have
move
nothing
over.
of interest in the compound. Looks
I'm
like
with
a standard road downhill.
Copy
Cross.
1, be advised, I'm coming to you. Take over.
Vehicle coming up the road, armed.
All stations, we got a armed Vic coming up the road towards us. Troops in contact southwest.
6-2, we got a technical driving up from the southwest.
That's a VBET.
Very good.
Need a clear shot at it.
In the little thing over there.
All stations,
Go down.
1-1. Be advised, I got the Noah V-Beds are rolling up on me.
Actual says 1, I need to see something.
Yeah, coming to you.
We gotta set his tires on the road up here, off to the right
Yeah.
side at the hairpin. But I recommend we skip that altogether.
Okay,
There's
what
a
do you...
Dishka pointing at that set of tires.
Cool.
I don't see a disc. Where's the disc?
It's at the southernmost warehouse building 0955 with the DCS mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, I see
it's
where it's all
hard-
boarded up.
Yeah, it's hard to see anything from up here with all the trees or anything.
Here's a dumb thought. All stations, this is actual. How do you feel about conducting a assault into this position over?
We're assaulters. Why would we not?
That's all.
We're assaulters. Just fucking do it.
Okay.
Leave us
I'll
support my
hang
fire
6
team
in the
up
rear. Legion 1, Legion 2, break. Legion 1, pull your Vic all the way back. We're going to have Vic 3 take forward security, and then Legion 2, I need you to full dismount and regroup on the hill to the south over. 1, get your full dismount as well.
When it dismount, move to me.
Vehicle crew, mount up, pull forward security
saw
for
the
the
copy.
convoy,
Moving out.
reposition the vehicle accordingly, don't overexpose.
We're gonna be prepping this on this
Yeah,
compound.
spread out
southwest.
if able. If somebody sees us up here, we're gonna be fucked before we do this.
Proceed, mounting up and repositioning for forward security.
I'm moving.
All stations, we're going to be just assaulting down towards this compound to the southwest. There is a Dishka pointed out the warehouse to the western side, as well as a group of tires on the road to the west that is an expected IED. Plan on entering the compound from the east and take precautions in case of any unexpected surprises. Break.
Do you want Big 3 to stay on the road during this?
Affirm. Just pull forward security down the road just in case more V-beds or something comes up. I'll maneuver you if needed. Legion 1, you're going to be on point. Legion 6 has rear security. Legion 2, go and give 1 a spacing of 20 to 50 meters as is relevant. Your discretion. Over.
1 copies.
Legion 1, you're clear to assault at your discretion.
Right on the right. On the left. We're gonna
Do a bail down. Gonna adjust it as I move in.
Reg.
Apologies. What do you need me to do?
Just element level control. Probably regroup on me. They're taking autocam from the Stukas. Leroy's taking autocam from the west.
Be advised, we got eyes on that coming at you from the west.
Go down northeast. We've got Leroy down northeast.
6, we're mounting up. Legion 2, you've got support light fire for this. 6 is going to have to move to recover a crash site of a helicopter break.
Mounted, wait on you.
Stukas, sprint west.
You saw the copy, so I'm providing support by fire.
us around. A second.
Yep, I can't spin around yet.
Okay, send it. You're cleared. Echo speed.
I can't yet. Not in. No, moving.
This is 6, be advised. We are repositioning off to the east.
Telecom 0959
Moving. Oh my god.
Northwest 7. Approximate bug 0959. It's about 1.2 clicks to our west, KDOM.
Roger. McManus, go blue. I need you in tactical control of the element. Bro, you're going to swap the driving position for... Okay, well, if we're stopping, let's go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to fucking case.
There's a dude on the right. Hey, put your hands up.
1-2, once you get down that slope, I got no eyes on you anymore.
Blue team, secure that.
Wall,
Bro,
I'll be able
get
to
the
see
crash
again.
site. Let's go.
We got him.
He's dead. Nope. Not. I got him.
Some echoes heard it probably just went down from that game.
I don't think we're going to have much in the way of treatment time. I'm just moving back ever so slightly and you start
Yep.
doing what you can.
Yep. Kind of case.
Yep.
Hey, that order. Yeah, I think you do a flag.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Stukas.
Yeah, he's done. Recovery unsuccessful. Alright, rebound back up in the deck. We'll push him back to the south.
Wait, no,
I won't worry about it. Let them do it.
Hey, grab those tags.
He's got a cell phone and a radio. I'm taking it.
He's doing like a fucking flag.
Be advised, if you get over to the western part of that compound, the northern long storage container, we're going to lose eyes on you. We do not have any other good positions.
Red mounted.
Being exposed. We're breaking the northwest side.
Watch the one of the
Stukas, you said they had a mark for that?
Yeah, roughly.
Visual.
Give it. Levi's bail up, dude.
Blue, push us south.
1-2, where are you taking shots from?
Interior.
Alright, hold here. Use the hill for defilade cover. Lower the trenches for defilades. Red, dismount.
All stations in the northwestern facility of the compound has been cleared.
Hey, Miller, where were you again?
6-2, 2
I
moving.
have clear sights.
I know.
Yeah, I got you.
Make sure you're in combat dismount. Whoever's not Sydney, if you're not in the gunner, I need you up here, posted up in the wall.
Good.
1-6 interrogative. Did you have, or correction, 2-6, did you have lift fire going on that compound? Over. Contact moving far right side.
Trying to sort out any contacts with shots and stuff like that. So take a shot to the west, southwest.
That's friendly close.
Yep. This is 6, we engage 1 squirter, moving out the break. Long warehouse towards the south.
Night flight nemesis 1-1. Sit rep.
2, this is 1. When you get to the compound, clear the southeastern side. We're working our way from the northwest to the south.
Clear now, southeast side.
Papa, actual, want your brain and input for this.
Confirming
Leroy
east
got
side,
shot down
dog.
from a, like, autocannon AA piece thing that's in, at DCS 1000, double A approx, grid 082166. And then it appears there's another one marked 1003. We can probably push through and ignore it for the time being, or we can try and assault the position.
Hey, can you have them spin the fucking big gun around and watch our ass?
One times media.
Blue team, vehicle orient gun northwest, if it will.
East.
You want east?
Or northeast.
How about just
Where we
one
came
to the
from.
north?
I'll just do something with this side. McManus, if you'll just watch rear.
1-2, we are directly to the southern side of one times media.
Copy. They have 2 sharks down there, though, so they should.
Yeah, it's fine. Just have it. Doing a good trench here as well.
Hey, Stugas, I don't know if I'm seeing that right. Is that like a mortar mark that's in there, potentially?
No, it's 2 times infantry. Hey, Mark, 2 times infantry 1004.
Can you do me a favor?
Interrogative, right?
Close these goddamn hatches.
AA, is that still up?
Yeah. Put my gun straight up so I don't plague you with a 50 caliber.
Solid copy. They're still looking for the definite AA piece in the town, but they're finding infantry. Probably gonna have to sweep through. I got friendlies pushing out that gate.
We may be able to bypass. This isn't our primary
Perfect,
town of
that's
interest.
one.
We just need to get through this one.
Thank you so much.
Where are they shooting at?
What is engaging now?
Sydney, suppressive fire, southern warehouse. This is 6, we're providing suppressive fire, southernmost warehouse. Center. Advise me when you Sydney, I need fire in that.
Keep here on the western side of the compound. Yeah, what sounds like an AA gun inside.
Blue team,
We got an anti-aircraft gun or some sort inside this container to the south. Unable to get inside due to their
Blue team, orient gun southwest.
Oriented.
Long warehouse to the south, southwest. I need sustained suppression into that.
Solid copy, don't worry.
I see some friendlies up against the wall there.
Yeah, just keep sending it. I'll tell you when to move it. Put it through there.
Disregard, I don't want to with that.
6, we're putting 50s and break. Putting suppression to that long when you need
Follows, break. 2 in the compound, break. Southernmost compound, southernmost warehouse.
6 to the west side of the compound. We're actually making fire through this building.
Reloaded.
Blue team, stay here. Red team, we're going to assault down. I see 1 casualty that's not accounted for. I see a casualty on the southwest side of the wall that's not accounted for. I need anybody inside to give me a sit rep on your current combat state.
1 has 1 down hard, all 4 coming.
Row, I need a sit rep on 2.
Proceed, wait 1.
1, give me a sit rep on 2 if able.
Stand by, moving through.
2 has 1 times immediate.
I copy. Blue team, keep that talking guns and sustained suppression going on that until I tell you to stop. Just go ahead and keep it as break. Keep sustained fire on it for the time being.
Hey, Leroy's back. I got a move for the AA piece.
Okay,
Worst
Raj.
case, they can come in with a dagger or a fucking November here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I want to get the front of these away.
We're over here, Council.
Friendlies, blue. Move west,
One
move west. We got
stock
CCP
is
to the
right,
west.
right outside the compound.
Is this? Move
Friendlies
west.
in there?
CCP is west.
Apparently I have another
CCP is west.
Lift fire.
Go west, outside of this building.
Who is Miller's down right here?
A firm, their whole team took a lot of hits. We're moving them to the west now to get them up.
Okay, update. I have
The heavy gun is down.
3 red.
Okay, I need to treat Miller in place. Red team, let me know when that's clear.
Yes, I will work on
I'm here,
this as
Cap.
they get moving.
Get his, I'm tourniqueting his limbs, get his chest bandaged, and get potentially fluids in if he's below moderate amount.
Blue has 3 times
I'm
immediate at this time.
working on getting his chest fixed up now.
Okay, Raj, I'm getting a chest seal on him.
Copy that, sir.
Hey, what do you got? Cage?
I just told them to lift, I haven't told them to cease yet.
Alright. IO going in.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna push fluids and then get the pads on.
Is that clear now?
Yeah, this building's clear.
Blue team, ceasefire.
Fire.
I'm gonna keep bandaging. Just start on airway.
I'm going to pulse.
How can you move people over to the west of the compound? We need some security over here at the
Alright,
CCP.
get the pads on.
A firm, I needed to stabilize Roberts. He was in a not great way. Not
I got
Roberts.
no
Yeah,
fucking-
Miller. I have Roberts on my position right now. I'm
Alright,
performing
I pushed
CPR. We're gonna shift him over in a second here. Let me know when you're stable on everything else.
I'm fucked up too.
Let me just get
Roger, would you
a.
consider it wise for us to grab
That's
the
a lot
Vix
of, but
and
let me
head
try
down
to
there?
pull him back with the pads.
Negative, not at this time. Can we pick him up and move him?
Moving to you to grab Roberts.
Yeah, let me just get. Oh, no, wrong one. Let me just get his
Moving over
airway
here.
in and get his heart rate back, and we can move him.
How are we doing?
I'm working on getting heart rate back right now.
Yeah, received.
Airway's going
Advise,
in.
we still have an IED that's out the western side of
I'm
the
LT. I'm LT
break
going in.
Okay, copy. I'm placing.
compound.
Getting pads charged.
Yep. Wait, 1 for charge.
Stukas, is that IED still out there?
I'm clear. I'm
Still
clear.
looks like a fire
All right,
pile
charging.
of tires.
Or shocking. Sorry.
Yep.
How far away from the warehouse is it?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
It's like 50 meters.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Yep. Working on it.
So heart.
Yeah.
2 is up to 2 times immediate at this time. 3 stabilized. They're just waiting on them to wake up from fluids.
Okay.
We've got.
Heart, I'm
the,
taking
the
powder
CCP.
east. We're gonna keep clearing east.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we've got the CCP on the other side of this building. We've got security up this road, but it's not the best. I don't know whether you want to orient the gun that way just to make sure.
Okay.
Reaching out next to you.
Charge again.
Come on, bud. Come on.
1-2. The northeast and southeast side of the compound was clear. It's just that last long container that was still remaining contact.
I'm checking pulse.
Copy, we're hitting a lap around the exterior to make sure nothing left.
Nothing.
Really?
I'm starting CPR.
All right. Copy.
Just keep watching his heart rate.
Okay. Heart rate's back.
That's because
it
he's
It's
100?
100.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
he's
the
doing
CPR.
All right. We can get him moved to the others. How are we doing? Does anybody know the status of my other guys?
I believe Gwyn waiting on fluids. Hughes up. There was 1 more waiting on fluids as well.
Yeah, I got Costa up and then
Hey,
turned the corner.
Roberts,
realized it was not.
check this heart rate. Is it stable yet or not?
Let's see here.
Anything other than 100?
It was at 100. Now it's sitting at 40.
Powder,
Oh, no,
what do you-
113. It's 113.
Yep, received.
Powder,
Okay, heart
move to
rate, heart
Gwen,
rate
get
back.
ice, south-southwest.
Miller stabilized.
Do you guys need help?
No, we're good. Just security for the
Copy.
main element.
Receiving. Right, I'm bandaging the other extremities. I'm doing leg. You
Powder,
do
move
you do
south,
arm.
Gwen, come
Yes,
south,
working
south.
on arm.
1-1. Update on the casualties on the CCP. Update on the casualties on the CCP.
Yeah, I'm about up with Miller. How's everybody else doing?
Received. Are they only receiving fluids?
Okay.
He's got a heart
Yep,
rate
sounds
row.
good.
Can you leave him and go check in with the other ones if they're...
Yeah, I just got it back. They've got 2 over there, just receiving in the CCP to the west, just receiving fluids now.
Okay,
Stable.
can we move Miller's stable now?
Yep, Miller's stable.
Okay, pick him up. Let's move.
He was combat effective.
I copy 2.
Yep.
One ready to go.
Copy 1, you're on perimeter security to the south. 2, you're perimeter security to the west. Watch that IED that's out to that side, over.
And just to...
Stukas with me, I want to go check out that IED.
Air still hasn't found the
Oh,
fucking.
no.
Yeah.
Sure.
Powder switch spots. Look up this road.
You're good.
Why didn't
Appreciate
you go
you.
on the back?
That is correct.
Alright, Miller. I'm
And Hard, we
taking
have
blood.
no
Let me
more
get
immediate
you
casualties.
some
No
pain
more
meds,
immediate casualties.
I
and
copy.
you'll be back up, bud.
I think it'd be difficult to get across this with the Dishka firing blindly through that. Blue team, go ahead and grab the Vix, bring him down the road.
Alright,
Break.
Miller, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Caution, IED near the task force. I'll give you a mark.
Somebody just got good.
Right, okay, so...
Actually, stand
Be advised, we're getting sporadic or small arms fire from an unknown direction.
Sounds like it's from the town to the northwest. Reference DCS mark 1013. That's a IED that's on the road. Go ahead and mount up the vehicles and bring them down to us. Break.
To our
I think
west.
we're all up now, right?
If you come around to where the Legion 1, Legion 2, and Legion 6 markers are, there's enough space for the vehicles over here. Okay.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Be advised if you have eyes on people in
One has also a lot of.
Received
blood.
all blue, 1-2, go ahead.
Try to keep the building standing.
They've not found that AA piece yet, have they?
No.
Okay.
They think it's in the driver riverbed,
You have all of your equipment off of these packs.
but they can't find it.
And 1 and 2 are all green to move now. Anyone else is just receiving fluids, but everyone else is good.
Negative,
Just go
it's
off road.
sporadic
Close
fire.
the door, guys. You need me to
I got.
I think everybody's.
Did you copy what I said, or you got...
Yeah, I got what you
yeah,
got.
cool, no problem. McManus was trying to, but I think I stepped on him.
Yep.
Let me... I'll just...
Oh, we got my fucking
just gonna
designator.
check the stitching.
Hey, these tires over there? Is that...
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
treating
okay,
that as
yeah.
an IED. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Welcome to the party, bro.
Because I saw more IDs up on the out to the next buildings. There's a set of buildings up there with more IDs outside it, I believe.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, I thought I saw them on the hill, but I can't be certain. I can give it an approximate CTAP mark.
Yeah, potentially. Stukas, you don't have anything like that resembling it from aviation, do you?
I can double check.
Please do.
Approximate CTAP mark 1015.
There you are.
Hi. Can you pull them in here? I think we may be sitting here for a minute.
You break.
Sitting?
Investigate
There's-
1015.
yeah,
That's
grab,
right.
yeah. Go ahead and grab the vehicles and move them
Yeah.
into cover over here.
I was saying if we want to fuck with that town,
Northwest.
Yeah, it's over.
let me get,
Troops in contact.
before I move the thing. If we want to move into that town, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we
wanna
do.
look at it,
I'd like to get out of here, but carry on.
that's what I mean. If what's
All stations,
1015?
peel northeast, get into cover with that marksman fire that we're taking. All stations, grab your vehicles, move them to the buildings to the north over here. Okay, actually send it. I can listen now.
What's 1015? What is that to our far west?
I think that
Put an
was
IED.
Rose's approximate guess as to mark. We could send an element to foot recon up that direction using the defilade on the south side of the road, or we can just send it. My problem with
I'm just
sending
saying
it is
we
the
should just
terrain.
send it to 1015. Have mid rear or mid Vic. Have an eye downtown. If we don't see anything, we just move on.
6-8 a SOC for Livingston here.
Because we're thinking if it's an AA platform, it has to be towed, and we didn't see anything come in or out. So if it is there, we could just push down. But I also don't want to get involved in a
Stukas,
town
can you get these
firefight.
fucking vehicles actually moved into cover, please?
Yeah.
I'll do it too. Hold on.
Leroy's engaging the AABs.
I copy.
Let me say fuck it, we roll out.
Hold off for now. Miller, come over here, get behind Captain Hart, just
Nemesis,
do a standing position.
interrogate DCS 1015, whether or not that's an IE. Over.
Yeah, just stand over him. And then, yeah, just watch that main road down.
Miller Schlatt, mate.
And I'm working on
get thrown
Livingston
in that
right now
position,
around
but
the
you
big road to the north, to the southwest.
you said he's stable right now?
Negative, not at this time, but Gluttony is now on him. I'm moving back to you.
Road, did you place down that 1015 out in the distance?
Yes, I did. I placed down that 1015.
It's an ambush.
I copy, it's an ambush.
Good spot. Fuck me. I saw that for like a second.
Do I have a composition on that when able?
3 IEDs in that spot right now, another Dishka, another fucking ambush.
Fucking hell, this is the highway of death.
Livingston is now stable, waiting on fluids.
Hughes, where you at?
One more, this is one. Do you have fluid?
Miller, make that bitch loud.
So, up to the west,
Anybody pushes in from these doors to the south side, let me know, 'cause I'm
is
covering
another
it. I don't
ambush.
wanna
That's
accidentally
3
pop
IEDs and another Dishka and some other shit that's over there, and we're pretty boxed in terms of route of movement.
Yeah.
Is this still alive? Holy shit. I mean, yeah. So, I don't know. Let me know when Livingston's back up. I'd like him over here for a leaders meeting when able. I'm thinking foot assault across that way is my best thought if we move with Deflate on the south side of the road here. Just try and set something up that way. But
Can I clear aviation to do some preemptive strikes on that ambush?
they haven't engaged us yet, but if we can get them to engage us, then you can level that shit.
I mean,
So,
hostile intent is
Yeah.
pointing the Dishka at the road.
yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Where's the Dishka?
1015, it's about a click. About a click down the road. It's the same setup.
Rocket?
Oh, yeah. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
I mean, I would get 1 and 2. I would just take the
for
convoy
multiple
off
RPG
road,
launches.
not just go on foot.
I mean, that's what, like, if you look at
I mean, if
in
we do-
between 508 and 494,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you got that little, like, draw right there.
Yep.
We could kind of take the convoy through there and then circle. But if that slope is too high, they might get eyes on us, depending on
I mean,
the
at that
kind of
point, we
foliage.
can
Took me 30 seconds to Livingston.
move the bits like that on line, and then do a comet dismount, and then we can assault like that, because we'll have the hill that's
Yeah.
leading to our assault.
Because I think if we do just a foot assault, I mean, we got that bigger town to the north. That's
Yeah,
just going to. If
we
they send
gotta
anything
get through
down,
this
we're getting
ambush.
fucked.
Stukas, clear them hot on that group. Just have them level everything at 1015, and then we're gonna push through. Make sure they drop the IEDs, please.
1015, please kill all IEDs in the entire.
And then we'll just we'll double time it with the Vix through that.
Yeah.
What's right here? Alright. That
That's
works
my
for me.
brain.
And then since we got the hatches as well, I mean, we could put
Smoke!
No, that's
Smoke is
that's
right down
incoming.
there.
That's incoming. That's not outbound.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Knights are fucking up.
I think that was a hellfire from Leroy out in the distance.
Oh yeah.
I just saw
Livingston's
smoke,
up, he's
and
coming
I'm
over to us
like,
now.
Raj.
Actual is one. What's your location?
To your north, I believe.
I think if we're gonna do it though, we should get moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they're happy with that. So, the up the road 1015 is another ambush. 3 IEDs and some other shit. We've cleared aviation on that. This town is occupied to shit. Current intention, current intention is just to try and blow through that point. They've just got that as a choke point. So as soon as it's clear, we're gonna try and push through that. This is very hilly though, so we're not gonna be able to go through it quickly. If we still get contacted from that position, we might have to first get cover, dismount, and fight from there. I just want thoughts from you if you're seeing anything interesting.
I was gonna say we can try to go around the south, but it looks like it's a fucking valley. I don't want to get stuck in a valley, so maybe just push through.
One
it
stations,
instead,
don't forget to remove your IO/IVs.
Once that IV's taken out, we can just blast through, right?
Yeah, theoretically, they're receiving RPG
blast
fire.
through. I don't. It is the problem.
Yeah, with the slope of the terrain, that's my only worry. Is it's going to take us a bit to actually climb the hill. So
we'd be so slow.
I mean, if anything, you just take up 1015 as a fighting position until we make them fuck off or go in hiding. And
let
then
me
keep
know.
going.
Can we go on the other side of this peak to the south?
We could on foot. We could not do that with MRABs.
Yeah. These are heavy.
So I was talking about potentially sending a foot patrol that direction, but that I don't think is super practical right now where we're weapons hot.
Can we use this Dishka?
Yeah, McManus is on it.
I've got
How
5
many, can we put it in a truck?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Turn that thing out when we go through 1005 and send
Well,
it to
not
turn
that,
fire.
not that, but I mean like that
Hey,
condition.
looks like fucking ambush is clear.
Okay, perfect. All stations, this is actual. Grab your Vicks, mount up. We're going to be
Stations load up.
pushing, cognizant of that IED that's on the road to our immediate west. Go wide to the southwest, and we're just going to push through contact. Legion 2,
Which one is
Legion 1,
ours?
Legion 6.
Yeah, same question.
One's with my
another
backpack.
vehicle.
Isn't it?
Fuck is...
Yeah, one with the
McManus, which
backpack
one's
is-
ours?
I have
Truck
no
coming down
idea
the
at this
road.
point. Whatever Hawkins was driving.
Hawkins, what are
One
you
closest
driving?
This is Vic 1 over here.
Hey, we
This
got a
is Vic
VBAC
2.
coming down the road.
It's
Clear back blast.
this
Let's
one
go
right here.
back up.
Clear back blast.
Hey, Miller,
Clear my back blast.
Back blast clear.
Powder unit. Powder unit.
Are we sure it's a V-bed? It looks like a truck. All stations, stage by your vehicles, please.
Hey,
Hey, we're all the fuck clumped up. Spread out. Get staged near your vehicles. Keep my back blast clear.
hey, Hart.
Yeah, what's up?
That curve is 370.
Hold
The
fire,
far
hold
curve.
fire. They're spotting
Far
civilians in
curve
the
is
back.
370.
Okay, we're front deck. Does that sound correct?
Y'all are in the other
Legion 2, mount up, move south off-road.
Apparently we're truck 2 right here, guys.
Put yourself, Hawkins.
Where's the third vehicle?
Where's our Vic, sorry?
Legion 1, get out of the truck. We're going around the corner.
Hey,
The Vic
McManus,
back here,
this
McManus
is our
to the east.
truck right here to my
Oh, okay.
immediate right.
Hey, let's be armed in the front
Oh,
seat,
okay.
civilians in
Oh,
the back
clear.
seat.
Don't go
Cool.
over there yet. Let him shoot the
apparently
shot.
That's not our truck. I don't know where ours is.
You're clear still. Go ahead.
Yep. Legion 2, advise me when you've mounted up and pushed out to the south.
Leroy, Nemesis, interrogator, what's the distance from us?
Love logistic shenanigans.
I wouldn't go to the west side.
Eyes on. Military style truck, man. It's like a Euro.
Yeah.
So one's Vic was over to the southeast.
Yeah.
This is 2's. This is ours. Yeah.
Faster? No, no.
Never mind. Jesus Christ. Any vehicle.
You want me to take out the driver?
Potentially. Can you ID weapons on that?
Negative. I
Oh,
cannot
they've
ID
got-
weapons at this time.
Warning shots,
Tremendous
please.
miss what any vehicle would do.
I know, but I gotta
Do load it up.
Shoot to disable. Tires.
Reloaded.
Or if you do, honk your horn. Give me a few seconds.
Legion 2 still needs you over to the south. Oh,
yeah.
holy hell. It would happen right then, wouldn't it, August?
Fucking dead.
Of course it would. Alright, Legion 1, mount up.
Legion 1 is already
my-
mounted up to the east.
Oh, that's okay. That's not.
I copy. Legion
let's
2,
just
go ahead and take us out.
run
Legion
onwards, like
2, Legion
confirmed.
1, Legion 6, plan as previously mentioned.
What? You saw a copy?
Headquarters, mount up.
Finish this one bandage.
I'm not gonna drive, so I
Now.
can patch people up.
Hey, are we? Yeah, we gotta back up.
McManus, driver, Hawkins, gunner, everyone mount up.
Snooks is at.
6 is
Any
Those
plan.
will be advised for mountain up, we're rolling
around
around.
90, right?
Bro, I'm currently blue. Need stitching.
2, did you drive across that IED?
Possibly, did not have eyes on it.
I've called it out like 5 times. Need you guys to pay closer attention to those.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, they stacked their weapons on the floorboards. Okay.
Hey, anybody else in the vehicle hurt or no? Just.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm fucking fine.
Hawkins, we're
That's good. Sweet.
All stations, floor it, push for contacts
One
and
of the
rest.
stations I have all green at this time.
Here's a
Legion
contact.
2, why are we pushing north? Can we continue west?
Copy.
Hey, where the fuck are these coming from?
received.
Press me again.
Big one, make sure you're still scanning for IDs. Contact, front right. Gunner, front right, RPG. All stations, push your contact. Victor, press this contact.
Yeah, that RPG gunner's dead.
Reloading.
Yeah. Tier 2, gun down.
Be advised, that RPG gunner is low anyway, so no gun reversed.
Reloaded.
Tier 2, maintain suppression northeast.
Slow due to the hill.
Suppression on the compound.
Hey, Sydney, that you back there?
Yep.
Hey, get your head down so you can shoot. Fuck.
Gonna
Nice.
fire.
Big 2, this is far. Big 1, slow it back down.
Hey, firm 1-2. Be advised, troops out of contact at this time, so do a push past the hills.
One solid copy. Right now, we're going up the slope, so we're going a little slower.
Yeah,
Hey, Oxford, how you doing over there? Alright, good.
Vic 3, go ahead and increase spacing.
I got
Yeah, that is one on.
all stations, technical coming up the road.
Technical. Vic 1, get on top of that next ridge and convert alt. They will not let up.
Last call station. That was
One solid copy, stopping at the top of this ridge.
So they don't fucking think we had things to do.
Big one there, above right.
Hey, from distance.
Gunner, orient west.
Orienting west.
All stations,
Oriented.
combat dismount. Legion 2, I need super correction. Legion 1.
Hey, from.
What's that doing?
Stugas, advise me if they're clear of that.
That was cool.
Leroy's engagement.
Okay, how far out is it?
It was about 800.
Okay. All stations, mount back up. Continue moving.
Hey, from. All technicals confirmed destroyed.
Copy. Vic 2,
All
hold.
stations, convoy, mount back up. Hold. Keep in mind, rolling mail, 200 meters front of convoy. You are cleared out.
Orienting uphill for my gun.
Vic 1, continue. Let's push it.
Hey, from 103. Thank you. It's just gonna be around this fucking little hairpin we got at about 500 meters.
Roger. All stations, reminder, take it slow, take a breath, focus on scanning for IEDs. We've got long-range cover for exterior threats right now.
921, feel free, re-arm repick.
Solid.
Correction, re-arm refuel. Night 1-1, interactive. Why are they doing 1-1 and 2? That's not how fucking sections. Be 1-1-1-2. 2 would be the second. Fucking no.
Don't worry, at least they aren't accidentally Alpha 3-2.
1031
Leroy
is
Nemesis,
the
I only need
technicals,
about 1
right?
hour of fuel from you.
Stugas, 1031 is the technicals, right? That's
Yep.
not an AD.
Hey, bro, we want to take a berth around the vehicles.
How the fuck does he get shot down and then come back with not enough fuel?
Victor cuts.
Down to or fired? time for a rearm refit. Oh my god.
Vic 1, take it slow down these hills. Let's go ahead and slow it down to 3.5. Do not exceed 3.5. We're going down slow. Take your time.
Solid copy. 3-5
fuel state, airport state. Solid copy. Leroy 1-1. Knight 2-1 back on station. You push VR. Hellfires, break. Knight 1-1. You're gonna refuel when Knight 2-1 and Leroy 1-1 on station. Why did that break? Fucking brain.
Stukas, when you've got an asset that's available, I need an ISR report on our fob, and just let me know if you've got that.
The fob, that Martin fob that we're going to?
Yeah, right.
Leroy, current task is break. Us northwest ISR report, Martin fob, break 038178. It's about 2.5 clicks yard northwest this time.
I think I should back off. You make a bit more, no?
Yeah, a little bit. Go like 3 to 5 vehicle lengths. Give it a little bit more.
Leroy, Nemesis, how about
Down.
us?
Or attempting to go down.
Try the handbrake and see if better for gradually slowing rather than
Entering.
The one, request to keep your additional personnel turned in case we take any kind of RPG or IED.
Solid copy. Multiple vehicle
Big one, solid copy.
contacts. One confirmed armed vehicle. One multiple armed contacts at off-road turn.
Cool. Big just, for fuck's sake.
Happy. I just
No, he said multiple armed vehicles at our off-road turn. But they just not give us a break.
Solid copy.
blow 'em up. Okay. Ooh, bitch, get activated. How far off are we on the front thing there?
Road flies.
We're from our off-road, we're 1.5.
I'm gonna switch right side for activation of this fucking town we're gonna go through.
Yeah, sounds good. Stukas, you said there's multiple technicals at that location?
Hold. Confirming RP donut. Leroy.
Big one string.
Are we holding convoy or was that?
That was
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Catch up.
Three times technical. I don't know if it's at the fob. You just keep saying the warehouse. Fucking
Fucking.
Leroy, Nemesis, interrogate at Art Fob or at RP Donut off-road terminal. Solid copy. No, not solid copy, Leroy. Location, RP Donut, interrogative, or Martin Fob?
We love it.
Solid copy, push ISR to Martin Fob now. Alright, we have a PKM and a rocket fucking technical sitting at RP Donut. One of the fucking warehouses that's to be set up for command
Want us to
control.
stop? Just go through.
This is 6 cold before the next crest on the hill here.
I kind of want Knight to fuck it up before you get there.
I kind of want them too as well.
Knight 1-1, stand by.
Right.
Vic 1, continue forward. I don't want to stop in this valley just before the crest of the next hill. Sort of up by this building up here.
Innocent civilians don't
People
talk
talk
about some pickup trucks.
Correct.
I
It's your call, sir.
disagree. I would love for rocket pods on pickup trucks.
Unless it's a firework truck.
Sir, it's on you. It's your
Big
call.
one there, right left.
expecting a SPG technical or rocket technical of some capacity at that position.
Night 1-1, 611, be advised, we're going to eyes on RP Donut. I want you lined up in case they start to engage us, and I want rocket and gun runs if they do.
Legion 1, or correction, Legion 2, dismount there. Go ahead and give a soft clear of the compound that you're on.
Try to keep them southwest and northeast.
Copy. Clearing out this building right here to our northwest.
I got them lined up if they do try some shit.
Stay combat dismount over here to the southeast.
A firm, be cognizant of the fact that we are on top of where potential contacts are going to be coming from. Expect contact from the northeast. Again, Legion 1, if we're stopped for longer than 20 seconds, just push that combat dismount if you're on board.
Copy.
Stukius Row with me, we're pushing up west with 2. I need to get better eyes at this.
6-2, this building is clear. Do you want us to clear out that northern building 013 as well?
Stand by, I'm coming to you. Q's you, top floor? Coming up.
Get on this wall right here, facing northwest, about 323.
Shit. Okay.
And then Roberts, yeah, watch northeast.
I'm gonna stay exterior to this building, watching northeast.
It's not much, but
I hate everything about this. Everything about this sucks.
I mean, that's just a
solid copy.
Where
every
in
building
that
has the option to push further southwest up this hill to get a bit better eyes on it.
Where in the compound is that technical, Stukas?
Leroy knows his interrogative is 1038, grid 040174. Is that the technicals?
I mean, Captain Hart, we might be able to get a little bit of better view on top of this hill right here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm also kind of thinking if we could push it.
Leroy Nemesis, I need you to mark vehicle building.
Yeah, I could stay. We could stay behind the slope right here. Kind of get to the top, get to
Legion
the top
1
of it, and then dismount.
Solid copy.
1.
2 squads visible at Martin Fob. They have a fucking little goddamn motor pool. Vehicle storage is going to be the northern building.
Okay.
HQ building.
1's ready, move.
Legion 1, destination to your west, DCS 1040, grid 040171. There's sort of a draw that takes you to the left past our position. Expect potential contact from RP Donut and technicals, including rocket technicals. Break. Use the foliage for cover and plan on leaving your vehicle in cover once you get to that position. Over.
1 copy. Do you want us to assault through 1038 to the north?
Negative. I want you to get to that position and establish a support by fire there. Advise me if you think an assault from that position is viable. Stukas, if
west,
they engage, have them just delete the whole thing. And not the fob, obviously, but the donut.
Yeah.
Leroy's
bring
our
about a
vehicle
fucking laptop in there.
He's got a laptop in the
HQ building.
Cool. Well, that's a pain.
All stations, Legion 1 pushing to get better eyes on
all
RP
stations.
Donut. If they take any
Leroy is
contact,
that inside the
clear
headquarters
break.
building at RP Donut, there's eyes on the
They're not on
laptop.
vehicle
Ideally, we would
storage
like
and
that
any,
intact if
infantry
that
outside
is
the compound.
going to be intel. Break.
RP Donut. Confirming RP Donut.
Legion 2, be prepared to mount up if needed. Maintain security. I need northeast and west. Legion 6, river security, southeast and east.
Wild.
You saw the copy.
Fucking MRAP.
Remember to actually shift over here. Green eyes, like west, northwest-ish.
West, northwest.
That's the fucking thing. Everything on the fucking Martin fob is all sandbagged and shit, though.
Legion 1, use your discretion and stay behind Deflate from RP Donut. Over.
1 copies. We are dismounting now.
I'm watching southeast this way.
I copy.
Down the road. Okay.
Legion 2, mount up. Same orders as Legion 1. Push DCS mark 1040 to the west. Dismount in proximity of their vehicle's position there. I just heard an RPG, Stukas.
You solid copy. We're mounting up.
That.
This is 6.
Just took a rocket that missed from
Impact southwest.
A-firm, make sure your vehicle is in cover. Troops in contact.
Break. Troops in contact. Cleared out RP donut.
Art.
Yeah. Send it.
We have this hilltop to our track southwest as well. We can just swoop around that to take in the road.
I think it's too far. I think it's pushing 800 or 900.
All stations, try to keep explosions
6-2,
off.
we're moving to one's position now.
To confirm for me, keep your vehicle in cover from RB Donut. Over.
Emphasis.
To 1 by 5. Say again. Over.
Say again. 6.
Legion 2, halt movement. I need you off-road to your west up this draw following Legion 1.
That was my bad. I hopped on team net to let one know, but
2 moving west. One's position.
If they can leave the HQ intact, that would be
yeah, I told them no explosions of the HQ building.
Okay, roger. Headquarters mount up.
It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, good.
Oh shit.
Just use the stairs if you want to jump off.
I did it, I'm fine.
I'll let you in on the joke
Oh
later.
shit. Wrong seat. There you go. Sorry, I did the wrong seat. Oh, there you go. You can take
Good. Thank you.
Apologies.
Legion 2, we are currently at 1 St. Barbara now.
This is 6. Go ahead and dismount your vehicle. Make sure it's in cover. Push to Legion 1's position. Remove there. I'm in. Send it.
Oh, son of a bitch, man. My bad.
They going off-road with them or what?
Yeah, off-road. Same thing.
Orient front.
They don't have to turn off.
Right here. You're already past it. Left up.
Hey, all
drop.
stations, be advised, friendly's pushing south of RP donut. Off-road.
All stations of Legion 1 has made it to the SPF southwest for RB Donut.
Legion 1, I need your assessment of contact and assault towards RB Donut to your northeast. Over.
Wait, what?
Oh, I see it.
Possible anti-air coming from the fob, they're looking for it.
Oh, that hilltop east of the jungle.
Actual, this is 1. Be advised, this location is not terrible for SPF. I would advise 1 and 2 assault it from the southwest.
A copy. Interrogative. Is that something you can take as a foot assault from there? Over.
See that? Can you see those buildings?
Which ones?
Anything? Do you see anything yet or no?
618, I believe.
You want to inch forward?
I kind of, yeah, I have very slight.
Copy. When you have tactical control for that,
yeah,
position 2 once you get in position. That assault.
I have good view
Copy.
of
2 is almost at 1's position.
2, push up on the eastern side of my position. We'll hit it on a squad line.
Solid copy.
When indeed 6 has to move on it, 6 can be assaulted from an eastern approach. There's a hilltop there.
Yeah, A-firm. I'm just thinking we're probably going to just have to be logistics with the vehicles back.
Nemesis 1 is air engaging 338 from my position.
Nemesis, you copy that?
Negative. Was it 1?
Yeah,
1, 2,
said,
we are under
they,
position
is
right
air
now.
engaging
Line set up.
1038 or are they engaging the
Let me know when you're ready to go.
They're engaging. Break. They're engaging on the Mark Bob. 1038 has been engaged.
Legion 1, Legion actual relay from Nemesis. 1038 is not being engaged by aviation. Presently, they're engaging at Martin Fob. Over.
1 copies, thank you. We are assaulting now.
Copy.
I heard.
All stations can be online, gun up.
I would like Martin Fob intact, just confirming they're not using explosions. Over. Hey, Stugas, grab this other vehicle, bring it over the defilade to the west. I don't like how exposed it is to the east.
Everyone with you.
Stukas, hop in my vehicle.
Coming.
Roe and Sydney, mount up the westernmost Vic. Roe, Sydney, go green. Stukas, grab gunner.
I'll drive if you want to see it.
On the gun.
Check. All stations, this is 6. We are going to be providing support from vehicles. We will push in from your rear, standing by for suppression. Tell me what you need. All right, all vehicles, fire team line, orient north, guns north.
All stations, we have 6 conducting a vehicle assault to RP Donut.
1-6, say again, over.
6 is 1. I would recommend bringing your element to directly south 50 meters of 1038. That is where I had my SBF set up.
I copy. All stations, orient west-northwest 320. Green, drop it back and increase spacing left.
1-2, we're pushing to the northeast side. We can't really push from the east just because we're going to be exposed to too
Blue
many.
team, you're going to be on eastern
sides.
security. Green, watch northwest. Red will cover north.
Yeah, green watching northwest.
This is 6, we're in position.
Igloo threats on Martin Fub. Hey, firm, get some standoff and start searching.
The green does not have great eyes for his position over the hill. It's the best we're going to work with, so.
Copy, noted.
2 has 1 times immediate.
2, go for 1.
1, we're taking contact. We got a mounted gun inside this container. We're trying to clear it out right now.
Frag, man, frag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
6, I'm bringing my blue team up to me. We're going to move to 2's location, Helma.
Hey, firm, if they're staging vehicles, or correction, Dishkas inside warehouses, lead with a frag, over.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, frag.
Our suggestion.
One, 2, we're pushing back to the south. We're taking too much contact from that mounted gun. We can't get a good clear sight on them.
Night Nemesis, interrogative. Were you just sending rounds?
Yeah, send it.
Am I able to take blue and just be more aggressive to help them push in, or no?
Yeah, send it. This is 6, be advised, we've got 1 Vic that's pushing up to support you in that assault. Red repositioning to the northeast.
1-6, we require assistance.
Green, position over to the northeast. I copy, 2 times down, interrogative. Are you presently in contact?
Negative, we dealt with it. It's inside the disco building.
2, current sit rep, over.
We're just clearing out the compound to the north side. Currently pushing through.
Oh, back up, back up, back up. No, wait, no.
2 no longer has any immediate proceeds.
Green, park your Vic behind this hangar, dismount, and brake.
Hey, pull forward a little
Assist
bit.
with medical. You want here?
6, I need your Sark in my position.
A firm, Sark is moving.
Moving.
Yeah, so that is what I was referring to.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, where am I?
I need you on. I'm gonna leave and leave you with Gwyn.
Yeah, proceed. When you pull security on the other door to the other side.
You back up a little bit, I'll have better eyes than tail.
6-2, we've cleared out the northeast side. We're moving to the western side of the compound.
Probably get you slightly better cover. How's that?
That's good, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it possible just, I don't know, pulling back away from this door a little bit more?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All stations, all friendlies at RP Donut break.
6, we are currently on your southern side. Please watch your fire.
Blue, check
We
fire.
are aware of your positions.
I'm getting unstable in here, then I'm moving.
Collapse bail to RP Donut.
Is there any way I can move this currently exterior of this building? It's got a lot of explosives in it.
6, I'm going to take 1 back to the south of 103.
Do you have a good idea of where I can move him to?
Still copy.
Put him in the Vic.
Alright, Vic's here.
Blue's gonna orient west down road.
Roger.
Moving to the vehicle. Can you let 1 know that I've got that shark in our vehicle?
1, 2, did you clear out that long building?
Will do.
6, 2, compound is clear.
2, I copy. Establish security
stations,
west,
RP
northwest,
donut,
and give me an
right,
ace report when able.
Cleared.
Oh, I got 1, we're gonna watch the
1-2,
northwest side.
this is 1. I have 1-1 in my vehicle, doing medical on him now.
Hold the Vic. Hold the Vic.
That's good.
Hold the
Holding.
Vic.
I've got your shark.
Blue, get in the Vic.
You want me to grab the other Vic, Hart, or?
Not for right now. You're good
Alright.
here. Is your whole element getting in?
Yep, they're coming.
I would prefer you stay dismounted.
Coming out.
But
What's current sit rep on Martin Fub?
Boss?
Hey, if you're in this
What
vehicle
up?
and you're not doing anything, help bandage the tourniquet limbs on Gluttony.
This one you're standing next to.
If you see a blue
Leroy,
limb,
A
remove the-
firm, once you conduct that strike, go ahead, push off station, refuel, refit.
Is it this one?
1-6. Why are you all mounted up in this way?
I thought we were moving, and this is where my casualty was. So
Yeah, I'm securing your casualty. 1, full dismount for your element. Leave whoever's needed for your casualty. That's your shark. I need you to establish
1-2,
south
this
or
is 1.
southeast
Can I
security.
cover
The vehicle you're going to be using is
just
that one
casualties
to the
only,
southwest.
not medical supplies.
copy.
Boss,
set up
let
south,
you know, I
southeast
found some intel. You
Okay,
wanna check
Raj.
that?
Received all blue, 1-1 coming up soon.
Who's got security watching northwest up the slope of the hill?
I copy 2.
Just a sit rep on 2. Currently they have all blue casualties. Nothing bad.
I copy.
Red shifting northeast.
Legion 1, that vehicle to your northwest is going to be the one that you're going to be using from here. It is unoccupied at present.
1 copy. Do we still have a vehicle on the ridge line?
A negative 6 has both, all 3 in here.
1 copies.
Come on, Gluttony, receive
Blue,
plasma
I want to
fast.
get away from the building that I'm presently at. Where's a good position for us?
We're just holding southwest top of hill, watching road down. Anywhere, I think. I don't really see anything that's good.
Copy, I'm shifting over just to the get eyes northwest.
If you get a chance, can you update to 1 that their casualty should be up in about a minute?
1, this is 6, relay from Apollo 1. Your casualty should be up in approximately 1 mic, over.
A firm, once you get to 1-5 fuel state, go ahead, push RTB. Rearm, refuel.
Oh, you can update that to he is up right now.
Cool.
Oh,
He can, when he's good to go, he can
Yep.
dismount and move east and relink with them.
I'm up.
Yeah, Gluttony, have to
2-6
your
ace
own.
report when able.
I'd rather push 1-5.
1-1, this is 1, we'll have to your own.
Ideally,
Gluttony.
Leroy will be back by then.
Huh?
Out to your east.
Got it.
Just to confirm, it's
1-6
1-5. If
additional
Leroy
case
is
report
not
for you
back,
when
as
able.
soon as Leroy's back on station, go ahead, push.
Actual, this is 1. A support green on green.
6, I copy.
Hey, kind of juggling airframes here, trying to keep everyone on station as long as they can.
2, green on green.
We're down Leroy right now, but when he's back, we're going to lose him tonight.
Okay. How long for that? We're in a position where we can begin our assault here.
We're good to do it. Leroy said he had a 2-minute turnaround, and he's like halfway through. So.
Okay, copy. Legion 2, go ahead and mount up in the Legion 6 Vic to the far southwest on the other side of the MSR. Break. Legion 1, mount up in that vehicle. I assigned you previously. You're taking custody of that. Break. All stations, we're going to be pushing to SBF Ice Cream. Break. Legion 1, you're going to be pushing as the point Vic from there to AP Cake, with the second Vic for Legion 6 following in behind. Blue, you guys are going to follow them up to AP Cake, and McManus, you're going to coordinate the assault on site there.
1 copy, point to ice cream.
Yikes. Okay.
Hey, Stukas, you can, I can swap with you in the gun if you'd like.
Hold.
You want me on
All
lead or you want
stations,
one
be
on?
advised, friendlies pushing to SPF Ice Cream. Keep all fires west of
Say that
vertical
again?
grid line 039.
You want me on point
Say
and
again,
that's AP,
west
or do you
of
want one to be
vertical
the point?
grid line 039.
I want 1 on point. I just want you there to solve problems.
it will follow them.
Back there.
Legion 2, go ahead and cross the road far to the southwest. It's the farthest vehicle away from you to the southwest.
The copy.
Lucas, do you want me to swap with you in the gun?
Hey, firm.
Actual, this is 1. Are we clear to go ahead and move to ice cream?
Multiple Vicks coming in.
1-6, negative. We've got Vicks coming down the road. Stukas, what kind of vehicles?
Working on it. Night flight, Nemesis, interrogative. What type of vehicles and count? Oh. You're fucking out of me.
6-2, 2's loaded.
Copy 2.
Hey,
Blue,
firm.
push
Scratch 2
SBF
tentacles.
Red's pushing.
Hey, firm. One more.
Legion 1, fall in behind. We're pushing SBF ice cream. Shift
2 tentacles,
east with defilade if able.
2 tentacles shacked. Fucking, they're pushing on the 3rd.
Roger.
Sounds like good hits.
Stukas, can you swap right now while you're there and give Ro the gun, or do you need to dismount for it? Yeah.
No, I can do it.
Okay. Ro, grab the gun.
Yep, got it.
Cool.
My
Blue,
fucking
hold it,
God.
ice cream. Legion 1,
All
once we get to ice cream, you're
establish
going to be
phase lines,
pushing
black,
on
red,
point
yellow.
to
It
APK.
will
Hold
shift
this
as
mount
we
from that
cross
position
one
clear
phase
and
line. It will
north
shift
your
to the
discretion.
next.
1 copy. Do you want the MRAP to stay at ice cream?
Negative, I want you to use it as mobility to get there.
1.
Hey, firm. Night 2-1 down. Interrogative. Any movement.
2, this is 1. We are the Trailvic. We're going to be passing to AP Cake.
Legion 1, go on my left, back it up, take it on
Back
the
it,
left
back it,
around the defilade to the left. Blue, they're lagging behind, take point.
Good. Solid copy.
Yep, go.
Hey, firm. 1100. Night 2. Night 2-1 is down.
Copy.
About 1 click to our southwest, back down on the road.
1-2, we're gonna take
They
the
got no
northwestern
movement,
side.
no comms.
Copy. All stations, this is actual. Anything that's questionable, lead with the frag. Over.
Hey, firm. Do we can? Hey, we got enemy troops pushing that crash site.
Roger.
Hey, firm. Leroy, break.
2-1. We got the northeastern side.
Be advised, friendly troops establish at SPF ice cream. Current bail is vertical grid line 09039. Correction, 039.
Combat dismount for everybody here.
Once we cross phase line black, it will push to phase line red, and so on.
Just keep the rear of the vehicle clear. Is Sydney in here or no?
Yes.
Yeah, combat dismount.
Okay.
Sydney, Stukas, punch out to front right, grab trees up that direction. I'm gonna stay in, just in case I need to back you up suddenly for an RPG or something.
Yep, no problem.
Papa, actual, do you want the additional manpower up there, or are we good back here?
We'll look fine for now.
Raj, advise me if that changes.
I believe I have eyes on the crash site.
Stugas, we've got eyes on the crash site. Advise me if those guys are getting close. We can push up and engage those.
If you wanted to orient me a little bit further up this hill to the
We're
southwest,
pushing over to you.
I might be able
There's
to get
too
them
much
eyes.
open area to the west side.
They're not seeing anyone pushing it.
Do you have depression to hit the stuff to your right up here, or is this too much of an angle?
Yeah, too much of an angle.
Okay.
I've got good eyes on the crash site from here though.
Okay. Thing to your front is what I'm primarily worried
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
friendlies there. Let me know when you can shoot down.
I can shoot down now, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I see friendlies on that that main building there.
Reg.
I'm gonna shift gun further west.
Sounds good. Stukas, if you want to have them pull exterior, have them check out Pesto Vulcan to our east. I'm curious if that's occupied or not.
Got claymores on site.
Never.
1-2, be advised, claymores have been seen. Watch going into these buildings.
Cool.
2-1 copies, be advised. We have one-time detainee on the northwestern 2-story building.
All stations, this is actual. Anything with a claymore, just frag it and see if we can't clear him that way. I got contact on the ridge far northwest. Orient 310.
This is 1. Negative. We are all
past the Hescos, up the hill.
The hill? No eyes.
The building with a claymore in it, hard injured combatant.
Legion 6 troops in contact past the FOB, approximate DCS mark 1104 infantry contact. That copy, send again.
Hey, I can't shoot further northwest. We've got friendlies in those outposts.
Sorry, the building in question with the claymore has a injured combatant that is not armed. Fragging it, I believe, would result.
See, we got unknown white smoke being dropped on our position.
You can't call them out.
Northwest down the canyon, we have foot mobiles moving.
I copy northwest down the canyon, foot mobiles.
Hey, I can only really shoot west northwest here. I can't shoot northwest through that.
6 is 1. We're gonna move south and try to get eyes on this contact. You're taking the western side.
Reloading.
Copy. Additionally, I've been told that there are foot mobiles moving through the valley to the northwest. All stations, when able, consolidate your VIX inside the compound. Advise me when you do so.
Loaded. Turning out. Depression is good here.
Yeah, watch the valley to your right.
6-2, we are currently holding in the 2-story building, watching northwest.
No eyes on foot mobiles yet. Stukas, have they made it far east yet or not?
What do you mean east? West of Vulcan, they're not seeing anything from it.
Raj. I think Rose wondering about the contact in the valley to the north.
Taking shots.
Paper. The hill, Leroy was engaging.
Mount up. Stuka Sydney, mount up.
Stuka, let's go.
6-2, we got good eyes on northwest, north, and northeast from this 2-story.
I copy. Be advised.
One
6
stations.
is
I'm
pushing into
taking
the compound.
shots approximately 200 meters northwest.
Hey, bro.
It's in the valley somewhere, I believe. I can't see.
Hold. 1, 2, this Nemesis. How you guys doing?
1 is good to go. I got my MG on top of one of the 2 stories, bringing the trucks in now.
2 is good. We're holding on the 2-story building. We're just getting eyes west, north, and northeast, and east.
2, be advised. 1 is grabbing your vehicle and bringing it interior.
Leroy, Nemesis, be advised. We're good down here. That no track didn't affect us.
Was that a rocket that just shot in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Headquarters, full dismount. Papa, where do you want us?
We got contacts far north in that secondary little town down there.
Let's push north. Headquarters on me.
He's got an Igla on his back.
Confusing.
We got an Igla to the north, Stukas.
Proceed.
Bearing 004.
You think you're so smart.
This is your building in question. Sydney, stay clear.
Yeah, he's defusing. He's defusing.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Awesome.
Alright, defused.
Alright, fucker.
Good little file.
Taking you prisoner.
Ah, that's very, very mean.
Yes, sirree.
You have breath.
Green is orienting direct north behind the Hescos.
Perfect. Blue, when able, establish security northwest. Okay, now I need to actually work through where my elements are at and what they're doing.
Okay. I have disarmed
found him. He was hanging.
Was not friendly. I fought two. Wasn't theirs. That's why I called us
I
back.
had to defuse them with that in quite a while.
Poor Hiluxes.
We gotta figure out how that B-10 got shot. Start figuring out what happened. Did any of us hit him?
Friendlies.
1-2. Can you shift your guys more towards the east-northeast? Get eyes on down that hill.
This is 6. I have some eyes in that direction forward of your position.
It wasn't on the radio.
Oh, that was over the rung net.
I think
Rung net.
we can shift further east.
This is 6. I have a 2-man team forward of your position that has eyes to the northeast. I can shift my other parts of my element over that direction if needed.
Hey, we got dudes on fucking 2-story.
Yes, just because we don't have great eyes to that
Yeah,
northeast
that's my guess.
side.
Okay, so you got you here, you got those guys over there. Where's your element situated?
Blue is gonna move south
That's
to
it.
the
I
2-story to get
got
eyes
my two
to
over
our
here
west,
looking
south.
northwest, and then I got northeast right here with Gwen.
Cool. You want to grab these Vics and sort of put them by the connexes in the middle here, sort of motor pool west?
Yes, we need to figure out. We had a
6-2,
fucking
there's
B-10
actually
to
a
take her
good
around, so
spot
we're
if
gonna
you
have
can
to
put
figure
some
that out.
guys
Hey,
on
Firm Interactive, what happened?
bearing 106 east side on the second floor. They can get great eyes to that northeast east side.
Copy. Can we grab these Vics and put them by the connexes?
Green, was that relevant for you?
We're moving vehicles around.
Yeah, I can move there if you'd like me to, rather than looking north.
Yeah, if that's what he's requesting, send it.
Received.
Hey, we got Leroy and Knight 2-1 back up.
Roger.
Knight, interrogative, same loadout. Thank you.
Friendly's coming in, 2 coming in, 2 coming in. Friendly's coming up.
Roger, friendly's coming up.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
That's a nice little building. Is your whole element
Interrogative, the
consolidated
motor pool within Arma?
Hughes?
I'm sorry.
Is your whole element consolidated here?
Oh, hey,
Yes, sir.
I'm looking right
Bring set up, we're in signal east.
Nice. And
Hey,
you
Deb.
have decent eyes that way. Solid. Okay.
Yep.
This is
The only one, the only thing, that's why I was saying this east side.
Yeah.
We just got this awning, so if they come up close, we're not going to get eyes on.
Got it. So that's that building.
Yeah, that building right there, give them perfect eyes up close.
Well, I like that defense. It's good. I hate this ridgeline right here, but other than that...
Yeah, that's why I got Miller and Poole are both kind of watching that side. So I got the machine gunner. I'm more worried about that side than anything.
Yeah, sounds good. Stukas, let's go take a poke over that ridge just for the fun of it.
Miller swap with Poole, because I want you strong arming that direct west.
Oh, this
And
is
Poole
like
kind of
hella. That's good.
That's a
That's
solid
one of
copy.
We had one in that
Upper some
eastern
parkour.
building that we cleared. Let's bring
You're
him up.
always climbing shit, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's the case always with me. I live to climb things.
Oh.
This is Red. We're gonna take a poke over the western hill up here.
6 is 1, we're going to consolidate the...
I'm gonna take
south
blue
side
and
by
we'll
the
poke
College
over the northern hill.
Pushing
I copy.
outside of the veil. Yeah.
Safety. If I can fucking hit my shots. Jeez.
This is a good little fightable ridge.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Leroy, hold. You want to rock all the way down there to pick up a fucking igloo tube?
Fuck no.
Disregard, Leroy. We don't need it. He said he could mark it for us. I was like, I don't want to go down there, but not my call. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I will hard pass on that. Alright, well, nice little fob. All stations, this is actual. To the north, DCS mark 1112 is a decent fighting position up there. When we get a chance down the road, we'll probably entrench that and use that as a forward fighting position to the north-northwest when required. Break.
Oh my god, LPOP.
Otherwise, I believe this is compound secure at this time, and more than likely, NDEX. Break.
this wall's coverage.
That's 8-1. Okay, I forgot to fucking change my radios back around. Roundtable Legion 1-0.
Cat, where we meeting up? Right here?
Probably. I don't
fucking
have
hardcore over there.
with wherever Roundtable is.
I can put him on the
Legion,
long
go
range.
for roundtable 1-0.
There they are. Be advised, we have secured Fob Martin Fob at this time, and I believe we are mission complete at this time. Over.
Copy that. Index at your leisure.
I copy. Is Legion, Index. Over. All stations, this is actual. Index. Nice work. Regroup by the Connex boxes and the MRAPs in the center.
I labeled it on the map.
Nice.
Bob Martin Fob.
Bob Martin Fob. Love it.
We have to rename this place. It can't be Fob Martin Fob.
Yeah.
Why? I like Bob Martin Fob.
That's what they've said it to be, so here it is.
That's how I've been referring to it for the past 2 hours.
You know what would be pretty is let's school circle up facing the MRAP so that you guys get a cool little, I don't know.
A cool school circle.
A cool circle. Yeah, alright. Moving on.
I only know how to do squares. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, while we wait for aviation, so Hawkins, how was opening the door to a claymore?
Exciting, easy.
I had to use it.
Yeah, you know, McManus, we had noticed earlier that you were doing that. We were trying to get the guy to wake up and just slam onto the tripwire.
Yeah, I was ready to shoot him. I was very ready to shoot him.
I wouldn't try talking anytime soon. There's about to be another one land.
And another one after that.
My neck is long.
Look at the terrorist looking at the helicopter. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty.
Cool. So we were tasked with patrolling 2 and taking Fob Martin Fob for our subsequent operations in this particular valley. We pushed out to the southwest, encountered a group of IEDs via ISR from aviation, which we had them strike. Pushing forward, we encountered a likely ambush location and made the decision to assault in from the north on foot. We were ambushed by enemies in break. I'm fucking talking on the radio so much today. Jeez. Oh man, that's
all right.
Woo. Okay. Anyway, we were ambushed by guys using dishkas inside warehouses. Sustained a number of casualties from that, which we'll have to spend some time debriefing here. From there, we had some difficulty getting out of that position. We were pushed by an enemy vehicle that managed to get up to the east, not really following the warning shots, and then dismounted like a whole squad and a half of people that got fucked up very quickly. Aviation was taking fire from an anti-air piece inside of Kandar. And we took a significant volume of fire from that location when we decided to push through contact to the west. There was a secondary ambush up by the sort of water tanks at 508 over here, which we had aviation strike. believing that that was very clearly hostile intent based on the way that they were established. We pushed through that position, suppressing out to the northeast, taking sustained contact throughout that movement. Managed to get into the next town over here. Had varying ISR reports regarding RP Donut. We made the decision to push off-road to the west and assault in south-north. We again took some casualties in the CQB environment there. 6 started manning the vehicles as more of a actual motorized infantry support. And then we conducted a semi-motorized assault of Martin Fob from our various SBFs there. Cleared through that, took some sporadic contact from the northwest and the north, and then pushed in and X'd. Aviation was very active with bails and contact engagements, stopping a number of technicals and other QRFs that were trying to push in on our position across the way, which was very helpful. And yeah, that's mission run through from there. I guess before I start actually debriefing, I'll hand it over to S2 Captain Boyle if there's anything else you'd like to add on or comment on from Ares.
Yeah, so as some of you learned, the insurgents like to hide heavy machine guns inside buildings. They are, anytime there's a machine gun or something like that that is outside, aviation does a very good job of obliterating it. So they're making sure that that's not visible. That also does mean that opening a door might open a door into a machine gun, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, we are hard after this. We're gonna have to figure out IED stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I assume with being able to see him from the sky.
Yeah. Also, McManus, thank you for showing up. I put down goats for a goddamn reason.
Goats.
But other than that, from an S2 perspective, nothing really major. You guys, yeah, you found the intel, right?
Yes. How not to blow yourself up. 101, A Moron's Guide to IED making.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Useful. Good intel, actually. Very helpful for this particular cell.
But yeah, other than that, I got nothing, Falconer.
No, I believe you covered that pretty good.
Right. Now I'll turn it back over to you.
Cool. Aviation?
Not. Oop. Am I talking? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on at our level. Everything went well. Managed to spot and conduct a number of suppression missions as well for you while we were moving up. Was thankfully able to very quickly engage what we thought was a civilian truck. I was pretty much right on top of it, so I could just flip over and drop a rocket on it when it dismounted. Did lose 1 adept to the anti-aircraft fire and 1 AH-6 to overcommitting into a dive on the second objective, but otherwise a solid night for all of us, I believe.
Cool. I expect the appropriate debriefing will go into those crashes.
Yeah,
Cool.
the depths, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet. If that's good there, element leaders, then I'd just like to talk through both of those sort of ambush assaults and the casualties that we sustained on site. I believe Legion 1, you guys let out the first assault, is that correct?
To RP Donut?
No, to the very, very first contact that we took, that first ambush.
Oh, copy. Yeah, we led that up. 2 was up on top of the hill because 6 had to go take care of some stuff. We were going to assault from the east side, but there was a significant open field we had to cross, so we moved from the eastern side here. If you guys look at the map, I don't know if you guys see that or not, but we were here, we moved through this way to give us a better route. We cleared here, got here, and then there was a gun basically right here. That was, there you go, that was shooting through this building. What? Jesus. And that was very problematic. We could not move. There was a Connex box in here, so we kind of got tagged without really being able to get out of that building. We didn't know he was there, so...
So he was just, he was blind suppressing through that.
He was spraying through the side of this wall.
Cool.
And there was a Connex box in here, so we really had nowhere to hide. We're trying to get outside, so we ended up using this as our CCP.
Cool.
And then 2 came in from over here, cleared all this out, and then that's when they started taking contact from the same gun. So we ended up fragging him, killing him, and then moving through, and then CCP from there.
All right, cool. Hosman and Gluttony, if comment relevant to that.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, if I remember correctly, I think that Connex box was something like this. And he was firing not just through what I thought was this wall, through this wall, through this Connex wall, into this Connex wall, and then we were taking cover here, just getting blasted.
Yeah.
We could not figure out where it was coming from at the time.
Yeah.
And then managed to, I guess 6 walls will do it, so we set up a CCP here.
Cool.
And then the reason I wanted to make that comment too is because when we talk about the next ambush, it was like the same fucking thing. Is those discos just blasting us through the walls?
Yeah. We'll have to figure out. We can talk through tactics and how we want to think about combating that going forward. But yeah, both of these buildings are fucking sheet metal that will not stop jack shit. So I'm not at all surprised that it managed to pen quite that much. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't pen out the back. But I guess the Connex box in the middle would absorb enough of that, maybe. But yeah.
Well, there was a, I don't want to call it defilade, but like not the base of that structure. We were like below
down.
it. So.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that would help. Okay, and then 2, you pushed in and you sustained casualties. Can you talk me through your actions on there?
Yeah, so we pushed in, of course, to that eastern side. Worked our way down south, kind of moving through here. That's when we kind of cleared out all through the southern side until we got, of course, to that container right there. Of course, we went around towards the west side through that little opening. And we're going to go through the door. That's when we set up. We're about to get flashbang ready. Door opened by the enemy. And then, of course, that's when that disco or heavy gun just started unloading. From there, I mean, as soon as we were about to throw that flash in, I had one go down, and then it rolled down there because he just kept lighting up that entire side right there.
Right.
We tried to shoot through it, but by that point I went down, and I think one other went down, and then they kind of pushed back, and that's when one supported us from there.
Okay. All right. And then 6 pushed in response to casualties and found that it was dead by that point. So presumably somebody managed to frag it or shoot it or something. Yeah.
Yes, I believe one got that one.
Okay, cool.
So for out of pocket of out of the game immersion here for this one objective, on this rock here, and Gluttony was stuck. He could not move. So I tried to set him prisoner to release him to hopefully clear his animation because he could not move. As soon as his cuffs engaged, he couldn't move. I passed out. So we were stuck on this rock with no one in earshot to hear us, and no one could talk on the radio. So he was just going, help.
So I did see that in Zeus, and I thought Falconer's random sniper shots fucking hit you in the dome, and somehow took him prisoner. I tried to uncuff him, but he still wasn't able to. But yeah, sorry.
I went to Livingston to give him like medical attention because I'm afraid he was gonna pass out. And then I got to him and I was like just looking. I was like, okay, don't move. And then I was like, okay, I can't move. What's going on? I was stuck. He's like, all right, I'm gonna fix this. I'll put you in cuffs. And then right when he did that, he just slumps over. I was like, no, I couldn't use my radio, so I'm just standing like, oh. And that's when the sniper shots started happening. I'm like, I am wide open. I'm about to get blasted.
Oh man. All right. All right. Pushing on from there, the second assault into RP Donut. I believe one you spearheaded that as well.
Yeah, we did. So we parked our trucks back here behind the hill, and then we pushed up on top. We did not have a good vantage point to really be able to see, so we elected to assault. That's when we set that up on the radio, and then we got 2 up behind us, and then we're basically on a line, kind of in this fashion, pushed in from this way. Once we got here, we pushed in. Yeah, so we started clearing the eastern side, and then 2 cleared the north side. And then kind of the same thing happened. We got into the HQ building, and when we got into here, the terrorist had parked his Dishka inside of a Connex and was like, I don't know if he was doing a 360 spin to shoot it all around, but I guess he heard us talking and just started lighting us up. We were looking for him because we heard him talking, and could not find him. Couldn't open the door to breach, and then rounds started coming out of the conic, so we kind of got shredded from there. And then 2 came over to help us out. I kind of had a dumpster fire in my head. That's why we got into your truck, because everyone was in this one spot of the building. So I had my element fall back over here to get back on the hill to be able to cover. As soon as we got to this point, 2 had the same thought. So I was like, okay, skip it, go back, help Glut, and let's hold security at the building. I get back, my Sark is gone. There's no one here, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Right, yeah.
And I saw the truck out here, and I was like, fuck it, get in the truck. We're going to go wherever they go. So.
Cool. Just a little bit more communication, but I understand given the circumstance. Presumably you guys did locate the Dishka and take him out, though.
He did go down, yes, after he took me and Glut out.
That was the other problem, too, is it was the same deal. So when we came in, we approached from this way, and I could hear, I think 2 was over here, and they were getting bogged down. So we jumped up and cleared in the window here, cleared that guy, and that's when the Dishka just started blasting him through the walls. So we came back and went in through here, cleared out the rest of the enemies, and then the Connex box was in this corner. And as I walked around, I saw him close the door, so I knew he was in there. And I was like, he's in. I was like yelling at everyone. He's like, he's in there, he's in there. And then out of nowhere, just started getting blasted through the doors. Never even saw the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I recorded that.
If they can hear you, they can shoot you. Same thing goes for us to them. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to figure out some tactics to combat that. So,
yeah,
the door's shut.
Counterinsurgency tactics.
Yeah,
yeah, we use the Discord on that.
Yeah.
Around the dishes.
And then the actual final assault here, Master McManus, you took point on that, I believe. Or Sergeant Hughes, if you want to turn it over to him, depending on once you got to the AP.
I mean, we kind of separated from the AP, so we pushed in, of course, to that northwest side. We were noticed, of course, if you look to the west right here. I mean, you got all this open space, so we cleared out the 2-story building, pushed around because one was on the eastern side of the fob. So we pushed around there. Once we saw them kind of going more northeast, we pushed northwest. Saw Master Sergeant Manus over there. So we helped them. We were just clearing out these little buildings right here, one by one. Once we cleared that out, we pushed back into the other 2-story right here to the south. Cleared that out. Compound inside was clear. So, and then I noticed that one was still over to the eastern side, clearing out that. So we just started taking up defensive positions onto the roof because we got good sight over to the northwest, northeast, and north. Because then we started taking contact to that northwest side, and then a couple guys were running up on the northeast side as well. So from there, we just defensive until we got the go-ahead to keep moving or continue from there.
Cool. It seemed like your actions inside here were solid. I don't believe there were really much, if any, casualties. So.
No, there we didn't have any. But one thing I did want to bring back over at RP Donut. So for us, we pushed that northeast side, and then we kept working our way through. We got stuck right here. Because yeah, like same thing, but this time the Dishka just started opening up. We were able to get a grenade in. It did nothing. Got a flash in there.
Box, yeah.
Yeah, so I decided, I heard one was pushing in over to that northwest. I didn't want to get a kill box going. If they're pushing in through here, the Dishka is already aiming at us through here, through that northeast side. So I decided to move back and then kind of see what they were doing. By the time we got over to the rear of it, they were already inside. So I took my guys, okay, we're going to keep pushing through and clear out the rest just in case, because I didn't want to put, 1 and 2 inside one little box where everybody's just getting lit the fuck up.
Yeah. And one took casualties from that. You took light casualties from that?
Yes, we did have one go down, but he got up fairly quickly with Robert's help. Yeah. And then the only thing I could think of to kind of get around all this is just hitting it from 2 sides. It's going to be kind of hard with shooting each other, and then as well someone's going to get lit up by it, but that's the only thing I could think of to kind of minimize the Dishka.
The other thing I would say, the first thing that jumps to mind for me going forward is if we find ourselves in contact with buildings like this, we do not need to clear those buildings. Please fuck right off from that, and let's have aviation drop a Hellfire or some other rockets or things on that at the point that we know that it's that level of threat. establish perimeter security, make sure that you can't get shot from it, and then let's just nuke that thing from orbit. I think that's the safest way to deal with that presently until we've got something better. Like, obviously, if you need to assault in because shit's fucked, go for it. That's a decision for you on the ground. But if you've not sustained casualties that are severe enough that prevent you from withdrawing, we can call in a close air support strike on that, and that should solve that. Staff Sergeant Stukas. Make sure you're speaking up.
Yeah. We were ready to hit that with the Hellfire, but you guys were too close, and then you guys had taken casualties and couldn't back off. But yeah, we were. If you guys had pulled off of that, we could have killed that whole building very quickly. That's all.
Cool. Good note. Sergeant Livingston.
I was just gonna say, make sure when you guys are entering a building, if a guy has his hands up, and you can detain him after you clear the building, it's a great idea. Not to just shoot him in the back. We had one guy detained. Don't need to know how he died, but came back to grab him later on, and he was dead. So we were able to get one guy. That's this dude over here, but we would have had a couple more guys. Or I guess one more guy that could have.
Cool. Do we see that from S2?
I didn't, so.
PID, just make sure they've got a weapon in their hands. Assess before you shoot, even if it's in combat. Good note. All right, that covers our actions on as far as I wanted to do there. Hospital Row, if you want to take medical.
Yeah, so the casualties on the first compound, wherever it is, was a little bit kind of. It wasn't the best in terms of getting things back. There was one time where I think 2 had more casualties than initially was being relayed, so we'll go over that. But that was something that I wanted to bring up. Additionally, that was the main medical thing. However, congregation on top of casualties kind of needs to stop. There's been a few times now where somebody goes down and then we have like 3 or 4 people just come and sit on top of the casualty. That is not helping us. It's not helping you. It's not helping them. Being extra hands that we can use is good if you're there, but don't make yourself available until we need you. It's less help than you would think to be running up, because then it's more people that the SARC has to say no, poor security, no, poor security, no, poor security. It's if you see someone go down, don't immediately move to them if a SARC is already there. If you need to move them or whatever, that's or you need to do like combat care, that's different. But if you see us working on them, you do not need to come over and help us immediately. We will call you, or it's up to your element leader to then have you say that yes, you can move over to us. Just be aware of that. Other than that, everything seemed okay. But yeah.
Also, good job getting up everybody with that first contact, because there were at least 4 or 5 casualties. So good job keeping everybody not dead.
Yeah, I don't believe we have any KIAs from today. Is that correct?
Negative.
None that I saw.
None on the ground.
Yeah, just the two.
Yeah. And that's
Sorry,
the pilot.
Thanks for rubbing it in. Yeah.
There's nothing we can do there. But any KIAs, as far as I'm concerned, from both a leadership and execution and a medical standpoint, aren't acceptable. So 0 KIAs is the goal. I'm happy that we met that today, and I'm also very happy that we kept all 3 of our vehicles intact going forward. So that'll be very nice. That did remind me, when we were on site here on the southwest side, I know there was a lot of communication confusion given the 3 vehicles that we brought in. In an instance like that, we spent far too long fucking around with the vehicles, trying to figure out who was going where and what was happening. We had 20 guys all consolidated inside of a 50-foot square, and that's not good tactics, and that's really bad if somebody decided to shoot a mortar or an RPG or drive at us with a V-BAT or something. That's not good. So if we're in a stage like that where we've got vehicles confused or something, you don't know whose is whose, if you're told to mount up and move, I care more that you mount up and move rather than that you have mounted up in the technically correct vehicle. We'll sort it out later. but we were waiting way too long to get mobile from that position. So at the element level, please speed that up. At the individual level, please take some initiative and make yourself useful. If you've got 10 guns all watching the same direction, the golden rule of combat is point your gun somewhere useful. If you see everybody's consolidated here, maybe give a recommendation to your element leader. Say, hey, can we push out to the south? Can we get some spacing established? Can we, exterior security? And element leaders obviously be thinking about that. We should not almost ever be interspersed inside each other's ranks. So just be cognizant of that. Other than that, that's the thing that you reminded me of there. Medical, Staff Sergeant Stukas, have anything JTAC related?
No, not at this level.
Okay,
it was
perfect.
good. Aviation did good. Good job.
Sorry.
I just want to. Oh.
Sorry, was there anything that you saw from medical point of view that you wanted to touch on, or did I cover it?
Don't believe so. I'll get with you if I remember anything.
Yep, no problem at all.
Cool. Lieutenant Colonel?
I just wanted to step out and say I did remember one thing that I was talking to Stukas about. While you were on RP Donut, I did have a brief friendly fire incident where I shot a burst of minigun towards you. Thankfully, my walk was wise on the sensor and quickly called me off before Stukas got to it. But I don't believe it.
Was that down to a communication error, or what caused that?
I had my base plate on the wrong spot after you moved up. I didn't update my marker.
Got it. Cool.
That was my error, but I don't think anyone got hurt from it.
No, we were confused as shit about it,
Yeah.
but good note.
No, the walk caught it very quickly, so I would like to thank Walk.
Cool, good deal. Staff or Sergeant Hughes.
So with that shot, was that on the was it the
the
northwest side of RP? Okay, so that's why I called over the.
You were on the RP, and I was hovering out to the west over here behind one of the hills and sent to burst him.
Okay, that's why I called over the radio. I thought it was 6 on because I saw the MRAP there, and we were coming around the corner, and I was like, oh shit, what, like, hey, we're here.
It was a brief burst of minigun. Thankfully for you, I only had one minigun because the other one got ripped off its pylon. But
Cool.
anyway.
Master Sergeant McManus, I don't know if I've covered you yet or not. Do you have anything task force level?
No.
Cool. Opening the floor.
Other things. Sorry, I have one thing.
Yeah, make sure you speak up.
I am. Thank you. People who are in the VIX, when I was noticing when I was mid VIC today, whoever, I think was it 1 doing majority of lead VIC today?
2 was lead VIC.
2 was? Whoever was driving your VIC, just out of curiosity, do you know what your keybind is for speed control? Or cruise
yeah.
control? And you know the shift modifier to increase your speed?
Shift modifier.
If you hold shift.
I use I don't know, it's called suppress. Above the arrows in the keyboard.
Right. Okay. I was just wondering. It was just hard to kind of keep my spacing with the lead Vic, just because I was at 35 and I was using the shift modifier to get up the hills. Just didn't know if you were aware of that utility with vehicles, so you can speed up your movement.
No.
That was it. Just to make sure you guys are using your cruise control and your speed modifier going uphill, especially with heavier vehicles.
Yep, more engine power, better. Go up hills faster. Good note. Anything else, Master Sergeant?
That's it.
Cool. Open the floor. Comments, questions, or concerns from the floor. House Monroe.
Yeah, there's a few times where I saw the combat dismount was called. Remember that is the driver also getting out. There was a few times where I saw the driver staying in. If it's a combat dismount, make sure the driver's out but near the door. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like if it's just a standard combat dismount, it would be driver out. If you're called anything else like combat dismount but the driver stays in, obviously you stay in. Just something that I picked up on.
Cool, good note. I want to jump on and just note there as well. I called for specific dismounts for the convoy a couple times, but as a reminder, element leaders, you should be defaulting, regardless of whether I've said dismount or not. If the vehicles are stopped for longer than 20 seconds, push your dismounts. That's just an always thing. If you're a vehicle commander, if you're an element leader, regardless, if you're in a vehicle, you're sitting there for longer than 20 seconds and you've not been given an explicit order to stay in the vehicle, fucking combat dismount yourself and establish security. Private powder.
Oh yeah, just one comment. When breaching buildings, be sure not to run in front of the person before you, because there was one moment there where I almost put a full wall of lead into someone's back as I was shooting someone there, and someone ran in front of me, and I want to kill you guys. So just be mindful of that.
I know conventional wisdom is don't call people out on that. I disagree with that wisdom, because if somebody's oblivious to that mistake, it's useful. Not in like an aggressive manner, but debriefs are not a time for like sensitivity or hurt feelings. It's a time to just say, hey, these are the things that we can improve on. Do you know who that was, just so that they're aware of it?
I do not remember, and I will put that into the mental notebook. My apologies.
It was me. No, you're good. Okay, cool. As long as you're aware of it and you're cognizant of that fact, that's the main thing that I just want to focus on.
Yeah, he called me out about it, and it was my fault. I did cross in front of him, not thinking anything of it.
Okay, yeah, no, good deal. So was that in a stack? I just want to drill into it just a little bit, just to make sure I properly understand.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of the like big tin buildings that we were having the dishkas in, and it had the ramp on it. So on my screen, he got hung on it. So I went to push past him, but then he desynced in front of me at the last second.
Right. So presumably, Powder, you made the decision to not make entry, and you hung out at that entry, engaging. Is that a correct assessment?
No, we were inside the building. I made it about halfway through the building, or maybe a quarter of the way, and we were engaging two targets inside. It's like that smaller room, glassed-in room of one of those hangars.
It was a vehicle storage.
Yeah, got it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, as long as the only thing I care about there is as long as you're aware of that mistake and you don't make it again, that's good. Remember to the floor for the entire unit. Mistakes are good, especially in training. We're in an FTX cycle. The whole point of this is to make mistakes, to try and force mistakes. We learn nothing from doing it correctly. We learn a lot from fucking things up. So mistakes are good. It's just important that you don't make the same mistake twice. So just be cognizant of that and make sure you're learning from them. Private Pool, thank you for speaking up on that. Private Powder, thank you for the note. Anybody else? Comments, questions, or concerns from the task force level? See your queue in side chat.
Careful with the dishkas.
What about the dishkas?
They suck.
They do suck, yes.
Yeah.
I think everybody's on page there.
To be fair, if you hadn't found that first ambush, it would have been way worse, because that dishka would have been shooting you in the back of the MRAP,
Yeah, I don't know,
was
but I
my
got shot in the
intention.
face.
Yeah. All right. If there's nothing else at this level, Captain Boyle would love his mission rating.
Yes.
Just the amount of fun that you had out of 10. Livingston with his 69. I had a great time, actually. I for S2, I know we told you to be a little bit more difficult with this. I felt like I had to actually legitimately work for every fucking foot that I took this entire objective, which I love. So thank you for that. It was a blast from my perspective.
You're welcome.
I hated every minute of it, and it was fantastic.
Also, Hughes, that was McManus's job.
Nope, I saw the goat was on the road. I was like, yeah, no, we're not playing this game today.
Yeah, I was pulling that up to try and find it while you were doing that, and then Boyle gave me the debrief, Stukas, and so everybody hang out for 1 second. Fucking, where's my thing?
I can't remember if goats make Arma happen.
I sent it on CTAB as well.
Yeah, I just need the first names for it. And if it's a multiple, then I also need to find that, and I can never find it. Okay,
no, I was on the gun, and Hugh said...
Recording first, because